Hi guys, I've got Kevin Parker here. He's the General Secretary of the official sports club. Kevin, how was that?
That was fantastic. Easy, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say that I thought we'd have a tough game today, but I thought they would be a bit more competitive than they proved in the end. A new manager, new players, the fans would have been a bit more behind them after the Wenger thing. Just very comfortable today, and 2-0 doesn't flatter us at all. 3, maybe 4, it could have been quite easily. Great start. I think the other top 5 teams would have been looking at us today thinking that's a tough start for us, and we've made it look very, very easy. It's going to be a challenge, of course, to keep up with Liverpool this season, but
Liverpool top team now, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Top of the league already. So
spent that much money.
Man City, we're top of the league. Kevin Parker's top of the league.
Hi guys, I'm here with Fernandinho. Hey, how was the game?
Oh, very good. Very good, very good. Easy, it's very easy.
Guys, I'm here with Rick, long-time City fan, 50 years. What do you think of the game, Rick?
Absolutely fantastic. Same old, bring it on from last season. Fantastic performance. 1-11, absolutely brilliant. Hard place to come, and we've got 3 points, so chuffed again.
Guys, I'm with Jacob here. We just beat Arsenal 2-0. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, I was comfortable with the game. Like I thought before the game, we'd struggle, but after half time, 1-0 up, I thought we'd carry on. I'd like to see Bernardo Silva in the middle. Yeah. After last season, you could see he was talented, but he never had much influence on the game, so it was nice to see him in the middle and have like a real part in
Get your bum out!
So yeah, that was it really, yeah.
Do you think we looked a bit rusty?
Not really. After the World Cup, it's always different. I thought both sides looked a bit rusty, but it's never easy after the World Cup, like De Bruyne, David Silva, missing big players, you know. So, no, I don't think that's a fair comment, to be fair.
Guys, I'm here with Gary. He's got a big smile on his face. I wonder why that is. 2-0 against Arsenal. Away.
What an icing on the cake that was. I travelled all the way from Manchester at 3 o'clock in the morning, and now I'm here at the Emirates feeling so refreshed and really happy that the season has come to a start, very succeeded, and I'm looking forward to Huddersfield next week. It kind of makes me look forward every single week now to City games, like the motivation in the team, the confidence. We don't just stand there, we take the ball and we score goals. Look at Arsenal today, they looked absolutely shambles. Today, City, we could win the league again next year, but there's going to be a bit of competition with Liverpool, but as long as we can go to Anfield and win there, let's hope City can do it again.
That'll be the first time in a long time.
It'll be the first time in a while, but the Premier League, it is kind of unpredictable from the first game, but we've got to take game by game and just do as best as we can, and hopefully in the next 5 years or so, even if it's next year, we can win the Champions League.
I'm in with the main man, Lee. Chesham's #1 apparently.
Well, that's how they say.
That's what they say. So the women say, yeah, I've heard. Hey, new team, new manager, same old?
Yeah, got to say that today, you know. Listen, Man City, you know, very, very good side, and quite right to say, should be a good side with the money they've spent, but, you know, I felt today like, you know, a little bit disappointed. I didn't think we really give it as good as what we could do. I've just said on there, like, you know, I don't think we made the Man City the best pressing team in the league, and we're messing about with the ball in our edge of our box. You know, they're the best team that doing it. So we should have bypassed the press. We didn't do that. So there's a few little things there. But listen, whoever comes above Man City this season will win the league. It's as simple as that, like, you know. So and I'll argue it to the cows come home. This is the best time to take on Man City with no De Bruyne, no company, no David Silva. Players just coming back from the World Cup, you know, it was a good time to play them, and you know, if I be honest, Man City were never in no danger really, like, you know.
Hey guys, I'm here with Troops. He's smiling after that performance. Honestly, without swearing.
Okay, I can't swear.
Cussing, without cussing, man.
Alright, cool.
I know you're gonna have nothing to say now.
Now you know what, yeah.
Tell us what you thought.
I think you don't really look too much into this because it's City, innit? And we're not on you lot's level at the moment. You understand? We're trying to get to where you man are. So I don't really look into it too much, innit? Like the amount of strength you lot have in your team is ridiculous, man. Like when you got Sane, De Bruyne, Jesus, Otamendi, Company on the bench, David Silva, like it's only gonna end one way, innit? Like, I kind of thought, like, I was hoping for a draw. I thought we could nick it, but when that game started, you just saw City from last season.
Before the game, I think Robbie said it'd be a draw. I'm sure I laughed at him. I just didn't see it, man. But I expected Arsenal to kick us around for 20 minutes, to really go as new players, new manager, new season. I thought you'd give us a kick in, take a few cards. I didn't see it. Where was it?
I think he got the lineup wrong. I think putting Xhaka in there was a big mistake, like, you understand? Because I think if Torreira was in there, he would have been biting, man. Guendouzi was biting, man. He was doing his job, you understand? For me, shining light, man of the match for me. I think our best performance was probably him and Lacazette. But City, man, it's just, you lot are just clear at the moment, innit? You understand? And you have to be real. You're fucking clear. Oh, see it there. You're clear.
There'll be a big bleep on that.
There'll be a bleep on that one. But you're miles clear, innit? And it's going to take a lot for us to catch you lot, innit?
I feel fantastic, mate. Like you, like every one of us. I was a little bit worried because that was first game of the season. Apparently, the Arsenal have a very good team, new managers, so we didn't know what to expect. But our players played brilliant. Like defense was 100% of them, confident, mate. And 2 nice goals. I didn't expect Sterling to play in today, and he surprised everyone. So he's still top of the league. Like. Bernardo's goal also brilliant. Good atmosphere on the stand. So we're all on. We just need to follow and all the season, and hope to God we will get a champions again.
I've got Lucas here, all the way from Brazil. He's the General Secretary of the official supporters club. I missed him last Sunday against Chelsea, and same scoreline, 2-0, Lucas. How do you feel, man?
Well, amazing, just amazing. Easy game, and so all the players is really amazing.
Your best player today, who's your man of the match?
Man of the match, Raheem Sterling.
What did you like about him?
He was amazing. He runs down the wing and scored a goal. What a goal, it's amazing.
Hi guys, I've got Azafi here, or Leroy Sané to his friends. I'm not sure he's as fast. I've seen him hobbling down the stairs. He's not that fast. Azafi, you're all the way from Brazil.
Yes.
Fantastic. Is this your first City game?
No, that's my second game. I was in Wembley last week when we were FA
Community Shield.
Community Shield, yeah.
So all you've seen is City win 2-0 in London?
Yes.
Fantastic. What do you think about today?
I mean, there was not a great match, a great game to watch. Like inside the field, City was massive, like really better than Arsenal. But as event was really good. I enjoyed a lot, and I hope I can come back to a City match again.
Hi guys, Ray here from Man City Fan TV. Just leaving the Emirates now. Been doing a lot of interviews for various channels, and just thought I'd give my own recap of the game and how I felt. I think from the videos I've done and the interviews I've done, you see most City fans are really chuffed. They're really happy. I think we played fantastic. Personally, I felt we were a bit rusty. There's a lot of room for improvement. A lot of I felt sloppy passes from Mendy, Edison. You know, okay, you can't see it exactly brilliantly when you're behind the net and the ball's on the other side of the pitch, right at the far end. But that's just the feeling I got. A bit of greediness here and there. I think Sergio had a great chance to put Kevin in for a tap in, and he didn't do it. I think other players. I think Walker had a go at Aguero for that. It's a team game after all. I think Laporte had a chance in the first half where he had a shot, which the goalie pushed around the post, which pushed around the post, when he could have squared it in for a tap in. I think Mendy lost the ball a bit too often, and I think it's probably just rusty. He hasn't played enough. He just didn't know, sometimes I felt, when to release it or how hard to pass it. His weight of pass was wrong. We could have, honestly, had 4 or 5 goals. We should have had 4 or 5 goals but we didn't take our chances. It's it's not come back to haunt.
Turn left onto Drayton Park.
Hey, that's my That's my Google Maps telling me where to go, because I've got to walk back to my car. But Arsenal didn't really, for me, they didn't do it. They didn't put the effort in. They gave it a 5 or 6 minutes, they had a go, and after that we were all over them, and they were just not in the game. You know, a few spurts here and there where they had 5 or 10 minutes where they put a little bit more effort in, but you look back at it and you think they were having chances because of our mistakes. It's not from their fantastic, brilliant play. Just that we were, as I said, I think we were a bit sloppy. I think, you know, we've got another 2 or 3 gears to go through. We could have really battered them today if we were at full pelt. So look at our bench. I mean, the Arsenal fans said the same after the game. Said, look at your bench. I mean, we had players. We had an unbelievable bench. I mean, you can argue our weakest outfield player on the bench was Phil Foden, and I'm sure he'll get into most teams in the Premier League, into their first 11s. He's that good at 18 years old, and he was our so-called weakest player. So, end of the day, you've got to be happy that we won. Got to take that victory and put it in the bank. Unfortunately, too many Arsenal fans are still deluded. They think they're better than they are, or they think City are worse than we are, and you know, you get all the insults. I've had them today, but we just take the 3 points and we move on. We've had a great time, fantastic day. At least it's not raining now. It's been you know, a bit bad on the way to the ground, and we go forward, and we'll be there at Huddersfield. We'll have a packed programme for you again. Lots of interviews and videos and fan chats. So guys, next week at the ground, get there early if you can. We'll be around. Hopefully Andy will be with me too, and we'll be doing loads of interviews. We'll probably be there at least a couple of hours, maybe even 3 hours before the game starts, to fit in all the content that we want to put out. So guys, give us a bell, pop round. You can contact us on Twitter if you want, and just pop along, get an interview, and get yourself on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, guys, please, we do ask that you subscribe, and it gives us that positive feeling, extra motivation, extra energy to put out the content that we're putting out for you. It gives me that extra motivation to drive all the way down to the game, and drive home again. Won't be back till after midnight like many City fans. We'll be taking the train or driving back, but we do it because we love the club, and we also love you guys for your positive comments. And guys, take care. See you around Blues.
Subscribe to Man City Fan TV.